Did you miss me? It's been a minute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Katesbookdate. I'm an author, write fantasy and romance. And if you're wondering why you haven't seen me in, I think, over a month now, I'll show you why. This is why. We are in a state of utter chaos. And everything around here looks so sad and empty now. There's a Mr. Dean, like, look at my closet with my like 2 articles of clothing that are left. So yeah, obviously I am moving. I have said that a few times, but I don't think on a video on the main channel yet, so this might be the first you're hearing of this. Can I sit with you? Today is July 15th. I bought a house. We are closing on the 21st, 6 days. I have movers coming in to take all of this away on the 22nd. And then my lease for this place is actually through the 31st. So I have a little bit of time after the movers get out of here, you know, to take any stragglers over, clean up the place, whatnot. So this is what we have been doing. My parents were also just here visiting for over a week. So, you know, I never do anything when I have people visiting me. So I went from that. I had my event, my like book signing, and then my parents were here, and then I started packing and moving everything. So it's just been really hectic. So let me find somewhere to prop you and we'll get caught up. I might use a few of these boxes. This is cute. You can see Dino's little ears poking up. I also have not been filming because with the move, there's nowhere to set up that looks good for a background because everything is chaos. I have nowhere to film. So we're here. So let's start with my run. Some people asked for updates on that, and I fear this may be a little anticlimactic. Hold on, wait, I have my bib and my medal right here. So as you may know, I have been training to run a marathon, and how much to get into it? So this was for a half marathon as like the halfway point to get me ready, and I started running back in September, but I started really seriously training for this in January. So I've been saying like a good 7 solid months of training. And I talked about this on Patreon. I don't think I said anything over here. I got injured a month before my race, and I waited for like 2 weeks and then tried to keep running and made it worse. Story of my life. So I basically was not able to run for that whole month before my half marathon. I got to 9.5 miles through my training plan, was the longest run I ended up doing. The longest one should have been the next week, 11 miles, but I was injured and I couldn't do that one. So come race day, I hadn't been able to run for the whole month leading up to it. I hadn't done what my longest run was gonna be, and I was getting real nervous. I was like, I don't know if I can even do this. My injury was like better on race day, but not fully healed. So it's like I could suffer through these 13 miles and probably hurt myself worse and then be useless because my parents were there visiting for the whole other week of their visit and just like ruin the visit with them. Or when we went to pick up our bibs, we were able to change the distance we were running. So after 7 months of training, I did the 5K. So anticlimactic. I cried about it the night before when I made my decision because I was so frustrated, but I grieved it. I had a fun time with the 5K. It's a cute little medal, like a bird holding some tennis shoes. This wasn't the one. It happened. I'm gonna keep running, and I still want to do the half. We'll just do another one. It'll be fine. But then also, the marathon that was supposed to be in November, not good news on that one either. So I had written down in my planner, because when we started planning for this year, the registration wasn't yet open. So it said on the website, you can expect the registration for this year to open on this day. Put it in my planner. I set a reminder, and that was for the early bird registration. I go to the website on the day the early bird registration was supposed to open. It had opened earlier than that, and it was already sold out. So no marathon for me either this year. Not that one, at least. It's fine. I'm thinking maybe this is for the best, honestly, with like the current state of the world. The idea of international travel makes me a little bit uneasy right now, which is not normal for me. I've traveled quite a bit and I've never felt this way, but right now I'm thinking, you know what, maybe this is for the best. maybe physically I wouldn't have been ready in time. Specifically, I really want to do this marathon. If you didn't know, I was going to be doing the original race in Athens, Greece. We're gonna try next year to get into it. So it is what it is. I am gonna keep running. Like I said, I would like to do another half. My goal is still to do that marathon just next November now. Maybe we'll do another one in the in-between time, but things have not gone according to plan, and it's okay. We're just gonna roll with the punches on that one. All I can do is laugh. 7 months of training and I ran a freaking 5K. But also the training itself has been so rewarding and I'm so proud of myself. Running 9.5 miles, I have never run that far in my life. And the dedication of showing up and doing, like, I didn't miss any runs unless I was injured. Showing up and doing my training and all of my strength training and stuff too, and just showing up every single day, even though it was so hard. Like, I'm really proud of myself. I've worked really hard and the training itself has been really rewarding, even if I didn't get to do the race. It's fine. Those are the running updates. Yeah, I bought a house. We're moving. This has been a stop and start thing too. This is actually the third one, not that I've looked at hundreds, but the third one that like I seriously thought was it. The first one, we were going through the pre-approval process and getting ready to make an offer on it. Someone's slid in there 2 days before I was able to get pre-approved and they made an offer on it. But again, ended up being for the best. Come to find out, that place had over $40,000 worth of dry rot damage. So dodged a bullet there. The second one, I did actually make an offer on, but this one was in such bad shape. Our plan was to gut it and start from scratch. Basically, it was like a massive, expensive fixer-upper, and so the person just like was not willing, the seller was not willing to meet us where what price we were willing to give him for that. So we ended up walking. Then I got this one, and yeah, looking back on it, all in all, I think this one is actually the best fit of the three, but it's been this like stop and start because originally I thought I wanted the first one, then it didn't work out. So once I did decide that I wanted to move in with this one, things have moved really quickly. So it's been a weird stop and start, and then all of a sudden we're sprinting. So if you're feeling like me moving is coming out of nowhere, it is a little bit for me as well. I have been looking for about 1.5 years. I've been wanting to move for about 1.5 years, and I've just been waiting for the perfect opportunity to present itself, and the time has finally come. I have been in this apartment for 3.5 years. If you can believe it. I cannot. It doesn't feel like that long. It feels like I was in the condo in Denver longer than here. I was only in there for 2 years. I've been here almost twice as long, which is crazy. And being the very like sentimental and nostalgic person that I am just kind of like, I feel like I've kind of shut down the past month, which is part of the reason why I also haven't been filming, just like trying to process everything. Because even though I know 100% this is the right move, I'm so excited for this new place. It's going to be more space for me. It is time. It has been time for me to leave for a while. Like, I'm also sad to leave. I'm also emotional about leaving this apartment. I'm gonna miss it. So I'm like grieving my time here and processing that. I get attached to everywhere that I live. Like, even though it's been 3.5 years, I still miss the condo in Denver sometimes. I still miss living in my parents' basement sometimes. Like, I get very attached. Change is hard for me. Ironic, because I have my open to change tattoo. That's not a because I'm naturally that way kind of thing. That is a reminder for me. It's good for me. I know it's the time. I know it's the right move, but it's still hard. But I am very, very much looking forward to some more space. I'm currently living in a 1-bedroom. I'm moving into a 3-bedroom. I'm gonna have an office again and an actual guest room, so people don't have to sleep on my air mattress anymore, which will be nice. I know I got questions when I posted on the like community tab and stuff, like where I was moving into. It's in Portland. It's pretty close by this area. I don't know how detailed I want to get into it, honestly, just for like, well, privacy, safety concerns. I don't even think I'm gonna do a house tour, even though I want to. It's just every time I've done those in the past, I've gotten really uncomfortable because those kind of videos are always the ones that extend far beyond my viewership's reach, like my Portland apartment tour. You may notice it's not up anymore because it got like 20,000 views. Like, that's just a lot of strangers watching something that's supposed to be like personal, and I don't I always get uncomfortable when certain kinds of content reach a wider audience, and it's always the videos that I don't want to reach a wide audience that do. So anyway, I think those are all the updates. I haven't really been writing. It's just been kind of chaos. I was for a little bit. I think I'm like 35K into Cam's book. My plan is to get back into that once I'm settled and moved. Oh my gosh, great timing. I just got an email. So Tell Me It's Right's audiobook has been up for pre-order. It's coming out on July 29th. Tell Me It's Wrong just went up for pre-order. It's coming out 3 weeks later on August, I think, 19th. I'm pre-ordering both now. I have the audio files for Tell Me It's Right. I listened to it all the way through twice since getting the files because it was so much fun. I love listening to my own audiobook, so it's really good. I hope you guys love it. I haven't gotten the audio files for Tell Me It's Wrong yet, but you best believe I'm going to dedicate an entire day to listening to it once I have it. So those are both up for pre-order now. I'll have them linked down below if you want to check them out. Also, I got approved for a book club the other day. We were just talking about this. I think maybe it was a question over on Patreon. And I was saying, like, I've had several book clubs, but I've never been approved for one in the US. I got a US book club. I think this is my first time ever. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It was so expensive. But that's for Tell Me It's Right. It's going to be discounted. The ebook's going to be discounted to 99 cents starting on the day that I'm moving. I didn't pick that date, they did. So starting on July 22nd. For a little under a week, book one in the Sweet Spire series will be 99 cents if you've been wanting to pick up the ebook. I don't know when this video is going live, if you want to bookmark that date, if you want to save some money, or if you have Kindle Unlimited and you want to download it that day, it'll help my ranking, so it'll help get the book up there so more people see it, so hopefully the sale will be more successful. It would help me out. I'd appreciate it. I think those are all of the updates. Probably there are more because it has been so long. You guys probably asked questions on the last vlogs that have been ignored for months now. Y'all, when I go this long without making a video, I get so out of practice and I like don't know what I'm doing anymore. I will say though, I haven't been on YouTube. I have been making videos. Several have gone up on Patreon. I will do a slideshow of the thumbnail so you can see here. Several have gone up over there, and I've also started cross-posting. So if you don't want to have to move over to a new platform for the bonus videos, you can access them here on YouTube if you are in my membership. I'm testing that out. It's new, but so there's not as big of a backlog over here for the membership stuff, but I am posting the For the Writers video over here every month. If you want access to all like 200 or so bonus videos, Patreon is still the better way to go for those. What was I doing? Oh, let me see if there were questions in the last one. My last one was a sit down video. I don't think I have any questions. If I did, I have missed them now that so much time has gone by. If you have a question that you want answered in the next vlog, feel free to comment it down below. I also have something I want to show you. Two somethings. Y'all, we got some special editions. So the first one, I kind of want your opinion on. This is just a prototype. I haven't decided if I liked it, if I want to tweak it. I just got it in the mail today. And that is a special edition of Tell Me It's Right. I don't know how well this will show up on the camera. The pages are blue. Like the whole page is blue to match the cover. Maybe if I show it to you side by side, this camera, you cannot see. Can you see a little bit? You cannot see. Maybe I'll put a picture that will like accurately show how the pages look. I wanted it to be like a lightish blue that matched the cover, so it wasn't obnoxious, so it wasn't like uncomfortable to read. It was still pleasant to look at. I'm thinking maybe it's a little too light. Maybe I need to do a darker. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I was thinking of having these at my table at in-person events as a special edition. They are twice as expensive to print this way, so they would cost a little bit more, probably $25 for the paperback. So I don't know, sound off in the comments. I would love to hear your vote. Do you like the all colored page idea? I was thinking of doing it for all of the books and just getting a color that matched the cover. I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Unfortunately, you just like really can't. It is subtle even in person, but you really cannot tell on camera, I don't think. This one you will be able to tell. We have the special edition omnibus. This one is actually not quite the way it's gonna look final either. This little rose that's like white, it really stuck out to me because it's the only white left. So that is now also going to be foil, so ignore that. But yeah, it's rose gold foil, and it's also on the spine, and also a few little things on the back. Hardcover, printed edges, and this is all 4 books in the series in one. So these are up for pre-order on my website. If you pre-order, you get $10 off. I have a special pre-order price. It'll go up once the book is live. I'm kind of holding off on getting them shipped to me till after the move, so I'm planning on hopefully having them in my possession in August. So expect like a late August, early September shipping. I'm also tentatively offering international shipping on a case-by-case basis. So if you're in the UK, that's already enabled on my website. If you're elsewhere and you're interested, feel free to email me. I'll have the info down below in the description, and I can send you a quote. And if you do want to go ahead with it, I'll add you to the website. I'll add that option to the website. It's just so hard because it varies so drastically country by country. So if there's interest in a specific country, I'm adding it. Otherwise, it's not there. It is pretty expensive depending on the country. The UK wasn't as absurd. I think it ended up being like 25 US dollars for the shipping. Someone from Australia asked, and it was gonna be like $45. Like, it's just, unfortunately, I have no control over how much the shipping costs. But yeah, if you want to pre-order it, this is up on my website right now. I'm also toying with the idea of doing basically, I shouldn't tell you this because it's not set in stone yet. Gonna leave you hanging. Sorry. I have no idea how long this little update has been. If it's long enough, this might be the whole video. If it's not, I might just kind of keep this vlog running through the move and occasionally pop in with an update. We shall see.
Babe, why can't you see? No hope in what's left of me. I had to tell you before I fall asleep. Sitting there on the edge, babe, not knowing which way to lean.